Hey folks, Colin here. This is Yvonne, and we've got little Simba. Simba's just about to get a collar. She's in training at the moment, but that won't start for a little while. So tell us what's been happening with your other dogs. How long have you had the groundskeeper?
Probably about 18 months. It's been fantastic. We had a dog that got out. Didn't matter what we did, he got out, and we were up for probably another $5,000 to replace the fence for it. So we decided to go with the
pet barrier?
The pet barrier, and it's fantastic. He doesn't get out. You know, we have circumstances where we leave the gates open and he doesn't get out. We've got a Rottie and he's,
we've got some pretty big dogs happening here. Okay, little quick funny story. Tell us about your daughter and taking your big dog for a walk.
Well, we had Max on it for probably about 12 months, and we sort of decided we'd try and take him for a walk with our bigger dog. Well, it was so funny because my daughter tried to take him out of the gate. Well, he wouldn't go out the gate. Even though we took the collar off, he would not go out the gate. So she actually had to physically pick him up and take him out before he was comfortable going out the gate.
How old's your daughter, Yvonne?
18.
She's 18, so she had to pick up a Rottie and carry him across. Now, after you've done that for a little while, how's that going now?
Well, that's great, because what I did is I had to retrain him into realising that I took the collar off, I put the lead on him. A couple of times I had to pick him up and take him out, and then he realised he could go out providing he had the lead on. Once I did that, he was fine.
We call that the magic walking lead. You condition the dogs firstly never to leave the property even when the gates are open, which you achieve very well. That's all detailed in the kit and everything, but then we have to kind of let them know that under these circumstances, when Mum puts the magic walking lead and takes the horrible collar off, that's when I can go through, and of course you're going to get a dog that will refuse, but you've had success with that.
Had a lot of success with that, and now he's quite happy to sit back and the gate's open, doesn't walk out, have people walking past with their other dogs, he doesn't walk out because he knows he can't. Especially with the collar on, he's got no lead on, so he's great. Really great, which is why we've come back to get this one ready for his or her collar.
To start the training pretty soon. Bit young yet, you know, we like to be, 16 to 20 weeks before you start introducing it, and because you've got the low levels in the collar, you can start a little bit earlier. But, without going too much detail with that situation, I would prefer the dog gets a little ping from the collar, jumps backwards and doesn't wander out into the road and get hit by a car or picked up by the ranger, etc. Because you'd hate to lose this little one, wouldn't you? Well, look, that's great news. Thanks very much for telling us that. So when you want to take your dog for a walk, you have to condition them to go through. Our collars make it very easy because when you can start training them at the low levels, it's quite comfortable for them. Some collars we experience the dogs get porch sitting syndrome. The collars are too high when they train. They run into the house. They won't ever come out of the house again. So, we're taking it gradually and then introducing them after maybe 4 or 5 weeks of not going for the walk. You would take them to the car, take the collar off, put them in the car, drive them through, take them for a walk, bring them back, put the collar on, and you'd set up that procedure where you're putting the magic walking lead on, taking them through. Then one day you go, right, forget about the car, let's go through, and you may even have to pick your dog up or even almost drag them through so that they get that idea that, hang on, I can go, is that for you or me? that I can go through the gate only when I'm with Mum with the magic walking lead on. Okay, leave a comment below in the comments, give us a call if you want to, leave your details in the dog problems guide that we've got there, any form will do. And thanks very much. All right, all the best. See you later. We've got a nice treat for this little guy. See ya.